Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am It's Roxanne and this is Daily Rambles. Today we are doing Avatar The Last Airbender, Season 1, Episode 17, called The Northern Air Temple. So we start off the story with Aang is listening to a story from this old man about airwalkers, and Aang really liked the story and wanted to go tell the guys, like, because he heard it from his great grandpa, and Aang thought that he was around 100 years ago, and it's like it's been over 100 years since you've seen one, and the great grandpa's like, I saw it last week. Well, the old man said that his grandpa saw it last week. Anyway, so they go check it out, and at first, like, they see people like flying and stuff. Then Aang realizes they're actually gliding, not actually flying. But this one kid, he really is good, and he has, like, quote unquote spirit of it. His name's Tao, and so they have a little show off about gliding and having fun. And the kid Tao, he literally did a skywriting picture of Aang's face, which was so funny to me. And so anyway, they land. So when they land, Tao shows them around, and Aang is not happy of how it's all happening. It's very industrial and very gunky and gross looking, and Aang just kind of can't deal with it just because he's so used to it being pristine, very minimal, very clean looking, and now it was like, very gunky and very industrial. He's not really here for it. And so they keep looking around, and basically it's his dad's, Tao's dad's inventions and stuff that's making it like that. And they go to one area that's pretty much preserved, and they were in a construction zone, and the dad demolished like this one big side, and then got really pissed off, and they flung that wrecking ball machine out and down the mountain. So anyway, he's really pissed about it. So we get to hear their backstory, and I forgot the name. The guy's name, the kid's name is Teo, not Tao. Sorry. Anyway, so we hear the dad say how they're refugees, and they came to the Northern Air Temple, and also no one was there. So they're like, okay, well, we can use the spot, and so he's been improving it. So Tao continues. Then we see that's almost for a candle. That's how Tao's dad is. He's like an inventor of a bunch of stuff, and he's actually pretty freaking good. So anyway, he's like, it's 4 o'clock past midday, so it's for candles. So Sokka loves it, so he goes hangs out with him. And so Tao shows him the rest of the temple and tries to show something that has not been touched by anybody because of the doors and the airbending to get through that big door. So Aang won't do it just because he wants it to keep something sacred and left alone in its natural state, and Tao does understand that. So Tao's dad and Sokka go down this cave, and they cannot use any torches, so they have to use lightning bugs to see down there. And he said that the room is actually full of natural gas that can explode everyone off the mountain if it's not handled. But how can we figure out where it is if it doesn't smell? And so anyway, he said he almost blew off his eyebrows off, and they barely grew back. They barely grew back. There's still patches missing. But anyway, so they continue to look around, and then they go back to his shop. And then we cut to where Teo shows Katara around and gets her to glide. And she's actually really good at it. First, she was very scared of it, then she got used to it, and she actually really enjoyed it a lot. And so Aang decided to change his mind and shows Teo the room. So they go to open the room. There's a bunch of Fire Nation objects in there that can hurt other people, and it's not good. So then we cut to where Teo's dad is in his shop, and they're looking at him and Sokka looking at different designs for different things, and literally Sokka, he's a klutz, so he knocked over a couple of things, and so Rotneck got away. And so that began to smell. It's like, how can you smell something that you can't even see? So that's when they realized oh, we can use that for natural gas. And once that mixes in with the odor with the gas, And when you smell rotten eggs, you know where the leak is coming from. So then the alarm goes off, and then Taya's dad goes running to the temple where Aang, Tao, and Katara are. Sorry, Taya. I don't know why I keep saying Tao. So apparently, when they after a year, so the dad explains themselves. So basically, a year after they moved into the Northern Air Temple, the Fire Nation showed up and wanted to destroy everything. But he offered his services so they could stay there. And so a representative was actually coming by today, in a couple of like an hour or so. So Aang and Teo hide while the dude comes to visit, and Aang is literally not having it and slams the dude and literally slaps him with air. And so now they got to prepare for actual war. So it's starting to go over plans, and the dad said he will help. And so Sokka figured out the idea for the hot air balloon is basically to open a lid and have it go up and down, so that way you can control how high up they go and everything. So that was pretty cool. And they're going to work on making some sludge, smoke, and fire things to throw at the Fire Nation. I can't actually say that word, otherwise I'll be demonetized. So anyway, so we see tanks. So we start with the action scene. The first thing they're doing pretty good. They had them on the ropes, and then a bunch of tanks showed up, and they are very hard to take down because the equilibrium, they just turn over and they come right back. It's no problem. But then Teo said that water could affect it, so Katara uses water and water bending, and that does disrupt it a lot. And then they drop all the things on them, and it seemed to work. And then apparently they already mixed the eggs with the natural gas because they could smell rotten eggs. So when the Fire Nation hot air balloon, which has Sokka and Teo's dad on it, they dropped the entire fuel source in there and literally exploded half the mountain. And it was awesome to see. And of course, the Fire Nation retreated. And but the thing is, the Fire Nation still got the design from the hot air balloon, and that's their key to like basically almost winning this war, which is super sad. But that was the end of the episode, and because Aang and the company are leave, obviously. But anyway, really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I gave it A+ just because we get to see more refugees and how they cope with everything that's going on. And I just thought it was super interesting on, a different take about what was happening. And the guy's a genius, like he really is. But Sokka was also technically a genius, but that's kind of crazy. That's just kind of like, oh, okay, cool. But anyway, really good episode. I really enjoyed it a lot. And the action scenes were pretty good. And that's going to do it for this video. So like this video, please go to like, comment down below, tell me what you think. Do you agree, disagree? Tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. And subscribe if you like, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.